Good morning, you guys. Welcome to Coffee with Marlis. It's again 6:30 here in Germany, and Coffee with Marlis is where we talk all about anything that comes to mind about working motherhood. And so today I want to talk about building your resilience and what you can do. And so I typically get up at 5 a.m. and people ask me, what the heck do you do at 5 a.m.? Like, why would you get up at 5 a.m.? And I can tell you it has not always been like this. I would be the one who would be going to bed after midnight, watching a lot of TV in the evening, and then not being able to get up in the morning. So I completely changed my routine a few years back. And I think that's really making the biggest difference for me between staying either becoming insane about the craziness of my working mother day or really staying sane. And so what the reason I get up at 5 a.m. is pretty much to build my mind and create the mind that I need that helps me staying strong and helps me staying resilient for the tasks ahead during the day. And so one of the things that I do, hi guys, thanks for tuning in. And so one of the things that I do is that I get super clear on what are the three things that are important to me. And so I want you to understand that this is not what are the three things I want to do today, because I really am not a fan of a to-do list and I don't have a to-do list. And so the difference is if you ask yourself what are the three things that are important to me, your actions will come automatically. And so, for example, for today, one of the things that is important to me is to show up for you guys, right? And show up for working moms out there. Another thing that is super important to me is to make sure that my team at work is motivated. So do you see how I'm not actually literally writing down tasks? It is really about what matters to me. And if you decide on those three things, your brain is going to make sure that you actually go and take the actions during the day to go and achieve them. Now, why do we not do that? It's similar to setting priorities, and this is not news. This is not a new technique, right? And so a lot of the times what actually keeps us from doing these things is our own fears. Because here's the thing, if you set out in the morning, these are the three things that are important to me, these are really my three priorities, what does it mean about you if you actually don't go and achieve them, right? And so what I want you to do is to really go and try this out for 1 week. And if you're not a morning person, you do not have to do this at 5 a.m., right? You can do this in the evening, but instead of watching that 30 minutes TV, sit down and just write down what are the three things that are important for me tomorrow, and just go and do them. And then I also want you to go and release yourself from what if I don't manage to achieve that? What if I don't accomplish it? What would that actually say about you? Be very clear about that, because a lot of the times it is things about that you will find out that it's like, oh my God, I didn't achieve it again. I'm like such an idiot. I'm such a failure. There's a lot of this kind of talk going on in your head that is really preventing you from, being the mom you want to be, and preventing you from, showing up as the professional that you really want to show up as. So you have to be very aware of those. And the only way you can be aware of those is by taking, about 30 minutes for yourself every day to go and do that. I cannot stress this out enough, guys. You have to make that 30 minutes for you. You just have to, okay? If you really want to stay sane and working motherhood, you have to find every day 30 minutes for yourself where you get clarity on these things. All right, so take the pen, sit down tonight or tomorrow morning, write down the three things that matter the most to you and how you want to show up for those three things during the day. Try it out for a week. It's going to make a huge difference. All right, you guys, enjoy your cup of coffee, and I wish you a wonderful day. Bye.